the culture war that really is COVID. And it really is a culture war by another name. And you can see it as the way it's waged. And it involves a lot of straw men. And it involves a lot of things that people don't really think is important until all of a sudden it gets, sort of put into the culture war machine. And here is Tucker Carlson with the latest salvo on in the culture war. I know this is something that's been on a lot of people's minds.
Oh, yeah.
The hard shell around certain chocolate candies.
Finally tonight, we don't usually give story tips to NPR, but here's a story they might want to cover pretty soon and doubtless will. M&M's, the candy company, has just announced that it's redesigning its cartoon characters to be more gender inclusive. Bet you didn't think M&Ms were pushing intolerance, but they were. They've been changed. You're seeing the changes right now on your screen. The green M&M, you will notice, is no longer wearing sexy boots. Now she's wearing sensible sneakers. Why the change? Well, according to M&M's, quote, we all win when we see more women in leading roles. Because leading women do not wear sexy boots. Leading women wear frumpy shoes. The frumpier the better. That's the rule.
She's
the other big change is that the brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels. Also less sexy. That's progress. M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous. Until the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal. When you're totally turned off, we've achieved equity. Phase one. Meanwhile, in a nod to the burgeoning...
Wait a second. Whoa. Stop. At what point did Tucker start to opine there? Because I got a lot of was there ever a point where Tucker was like, I really want...
Why does he
to copulate with that M&M?
I should get a little something from the commercials. If I have to suffer through ads, break me off a piece.
Break me off a piece of that ass right now. Why?
If I'm gonna get off on a M&M, I need stilettos.
I mean, can we give her some thigh highs too? Why stop at the...
Where's her bustier?
I mean, first off, this is the dumbest thing I've ever heard from M&Ms. Like, I can't even tell the difference between they've switched from boots to sneakers. Like, okay, people are more casual.
Progress.
But
heels are the patriarchy. I don't want that shit anymore. I for one.
Some are lower heels.
Thrilled.
But
hate heels.
Like what? Like. This is, I mean, God. All right, go back a little bit because I want to see like how titillated Tucker used to be by these M&Ms.
I can't believe he admitted he wants to fuck the M&M.
I mean,
this was like when the new Lola Bunny came out, and everyone's like, they made her boobs and ass smaller, and it's like they didn't really. I'm like staring at these M&Ms, going like, wait, what's the difference? Oh, sneakers. Oh, God darn it. I'm not gonna. Also, you know, when Eminem was like making this thing, there's probably 1 in 10 chance that they thought like maybe we can get Tucker to get really upset about this and air it.
I'm sure on some level that's probably like what.
It makes me want some M&Ms. Right now.
Our data shows that more people are wearing sneakers that you know, girls and women and people in general. I mean, I would imagine less men wear shoes and more wearing like sort of sneakers. So let's just casualize them. Yes, but how can we draw some effing moron in to do our publicity work for us? I know. Let's just say that we're trying to make it more gender inclusive. Okay, Tucker will probably bite on that. It's too bad, maybe we could even get Bill O'Reilly to opine on it as well.
I think the green M&M should still be dressed like a flapper like she originally was. And
is that like,
I'm joking.
Who knows like this stuff? It's just so, all right, go back a little bit. I just want to see like if Tucker is just sort of like how frothy he is about this.
is that the brown M&M has, quote, transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels.
Pause it.
That's progress.
Wait, they didn't say like transitioned.
Yeah.
From
well, no, it is
he
a quote.
just added that.
It's a quote.
Also, the glasses are different. Is there
No,
anything...
transitioned from high stilettos to lower block heels.
Yes.
But he said transitioned
as in their gender.
No, yeah, like he's trying to make it as opposed to like. He's trying to make it seem like they're transitioning. That's why he put the word transition in quotes, not from high stilettos to lower block heels.
Absolutely.
They could have been like, oh, that she's changed from high stilettos to lower block heels. But he is the one who isolated transition to make this, to shove this into some type of gender story for him.
M&Ms will not be satisfied until every last cartoon character is deeply unappealing and totally androgynous.
M&Ms won't be satisfied, and, and neither will I anymore.
We're talking about the motivations of a corporation. We're talking about we're not satisfied until you are completely soft.
I can tell you this right now. I can tell you this right now that I will not be satisfied until Candy is androgynous. I do not think that Candy figures, okay? Like, there's no gender to candies.
M&M's was like, too many people are getting aroused by the M&M's. We want them to eat the candy, not the candy.
Exactly.
Remember sex sells? Like now the corporation's like, no, we did a terrible mistake when we did that.
People were putting their, were sticking their dicks in the candy wrappers. Oh my God.
Till the moment you wouldn't want to have a drink with any one of them. That's the goal.
Who wants to have a drink with a candy?
We've achieved equity. They've won.
Meanwhile,
in a nod to the burgeoning wellness movement, the orange M&M will, quote, acknowledge and embrace his anxiety. And actually, if you look at him, the orange M&M does appear very anxious. Maybe he doesn't like all the ugly new shoes he sees around him. Maybe he liked the sexy boots. Maybe the orange M&M is a secret sexist himself. We don't know. We're going to let NPR get to the bottom of that.
What?
I love how they made it all about like NPR is going to do a story on this. Hey, dude, you just did the story.
You're doing the story.
You're the one doing the story. It's just insane. The guy's like a carnival barker.
The orange M&M is like freaked out and anxious because guys like Tucker Carlson want to have sex with his friends. Guys, we're candy. Stop wanting to have sex with us. Why are the humans
trying to have sex with us?
It's so funny the way like this guy, called a socialist, tries to define the motivations of a major corporation. Another thing you could criticize M&M's or the parent company Mars for is, this is from Friday, February 12th. Mars, Nestle, and Hershey to face child slavery lawsuit in the U.S. Chocolate companies are among the defendants named in a lawsuit brought by former child workers in the Ivory Coast. Now, maybe Tucker got to that after the going on and on about the stilettos.
Wasn't that the one that Neil Katyal defended them in the Supreme Court?
I think so. Yeah. Let's see. Neil Katyal.
Was that the one? I can't remember. I like Bill O'Reilly probably did a story about the M&Ms being too sexy.
Yeah,
and
what's
then
that one?
Tucker comes in and goes, "They're not sexy enough." I mean,
what would Tucker should mock up what he thinks the M&M should look like. That would make him happy.
Yeah.
But that they are also like saying like, well, this story was sort of tongue in cheek.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Tucker on the low writes Eminem fanfic.
Also, none of the male M&Ms would I want to have drinks with either. Like, these aren't people you want to like.
I don't want to have drinks. I don't have drinks with a Keebler Elf. I don't have drinks with any animated characters.
What about Tony the Tiger? What about Tony the Tiger?
Kool-Aid
Come on.
Man.
The Cheeto Cheetah, right? He's sexy.
He's cool, yeah.
Damn.
Probably
Unbelievable.
buy you some cigarettes too.
Can't even watch those commercials.